Yes, yes, everybody.
Hey, there you go. Bobby C style. 619. 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 There you go. Bobby C style.
Peace, everybody. This is Lord Jaweed Jaleem Allah, your host of 5 and C Radio, and we are doing words from the wise, and we're going to be talking about 120 lessons, economics, keeping the streets safe, and educating for the youth. Waiting for my co-host to call in. Is that my co-host right there? Peace.
Yo, peace to the God, peace.
Peace, Allah. How are you?
Man, I'm peace, God, I'm peace.
Indeed. This is my co-host, True Mathematics Allah. Go ahead and build right quick. Give them a little background about yourself, and then we're gonna get into the show.
Peace, as always, got to start with a lot of mathematics, which, see today's mathematics, God, as wisdom born, all being born, knowledge, all being born in wisdom. Now, the wisdom that I'm actually, making born come from the history of myself being, for years, months, and days, since 85, before me having knowledge of self, I was a member, of the folks, and from what I've seen, from my past and my journeys in life, a lot of things need to be addressed. A lot of issues, come to the forefront and to the table in order to actually do, as the Father taught us, was to say these things. So, that's basically, what I'm trying to actually bring in, shed some light by my own, personal experiences from the streets, to the consistently catching cases, to the penitentiary fight, for one's physical freedom. And right now, back to the streets. Hopefully it'll actually shed some light and awaken, somebody, to rearrange and rethink the way that they're doing things.
Indeed. What I'm seeking, all right, today we're going to talk about the 120 lessons, the 120, which is known as the 120. Some people might even say it's similar to supreme wisdom of the Nation of Islam. How do you see that, God?
Well, the way I view the 120, God, at one point, when the Father was in the temple, yes, it was supreme wisdom. But when he came out, it manifested supreme math or supreme attributes in a way to unlock it. We came, into our home, because to actually, in this day and time, that say that, that we're dealing with supreme wisdom of Nation of Islam would mean that we still are not, our own independent nation, which we are, and for me, studying the supreme wisdom as well, when brothers sit and say that the lessons were only for registered Muslims, and, to actually look and study it and see and be able to actually show and prove that the only thing that was for registered Muslims was the problem, as well as, when we think of the supreme wisdom, the format it was given, when the knowledge degree in the student enrollment, not the concept, not the knowledge degree, the wisdom degree in student enrollment, when it was telling you, who was color man, the color man is Caucasian, Yaku grabbed the devil on the planet Earth, the skunk of the planet Earth. When the Father took that out, it's skunk, because what is this saying about us? So So he was able to actually materialize and manifest the best part for us. You know what I'm saying? Which when we take 120, we basically did the knowledge to our wisdom, you know what I'm saying, added to cipher and born that supreme understanding, you know, to be able to walk and talk, you know what I'm saying, these mathematics on a daily and not just quote lessons.
Right. So I got, pardon me for interrupting your wisdom. So for a person who's not familiar with 120, break down what 120 is.
120 is basically, you know what I'm saying, the keys. You know, you have you know, outside of what the Father gave Supreme Master, but you got, you know what I'm saying, your 1 through 10, 1 through 36, 1 through 14, 1 through 40, your actual facts, your solar facts, you know, and these actually are history lessons if you actually understand them, you know what I'm saying, what you're actually looking at. It's not nothing is, you know what I'm saying, for the past, you know what I'm saying, yes it is, it does deal with history, but it also deals with, you know what I'm saying, the here and now if you understand it, you know. And the thing about the 120 is when you actually are able to manifest and come into your own by studying it. Like, you know, we already know, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, our words should be born regardless of whom or what, you know, but when we talked about, you know what I'm saying, where Musa came, you know, 2,000 years later teaching the devil, you know, and we look at individuals that are consistently lying and their words not born, we already know why, because we've already studied you, you know what I'm saying, through the aspect of the 120, you know, and the only thing the 120 is supposed to do is make you aware of yourself and make you a better person, and not, you know what I'm saying, have no arrogance, you know what I'm saying, about yourself that, oh, I know this and you don't. You know, it's supposed to actually bring about a humbling spirit to you. You know what I'm saying? That's why we consider poor righteous teachers. We're not poor because we're broke. You know what I'm saying? It's the humbling aspect that the lessons give you. You know what I'm saying? Because now that we're aware and we look and we see those that are still in the unknown, you know, it's our duty, you know what I'm saying, to make them aware. So we have to come, you know what I'm saying, as lowly, you know what I'm saying, as a humble man, you know, to actually open their eyes.
All right, I have another caller that's in right now. Hold on, I'm gonna see who this is. Caller 503, first 3 digits 935. You're on the air. Give your name. Peace, Supreme. How you, God?
I'm cooling, you know, I'm peace. Just, you know, you know, taking it all in, you know what I mean? I definitely, I got through 120, you know, I studied the lessons. At one point in time, I could say definitely I have my lessons down packed a lot more than I do at the moment, but my understanding of the lessons is, I would say, is writing exactly whatever I don't know. I'm always active for action. You know, that's why I'm here right now.
All right, I have a question for let the people know a little bit about yourself. How did you come about 120 and came into knowledge yourself?
Wow, you know, it was you, Jawiz, you know, Lord Jawiz, and Freedom, and Ashine. That was, you know, pretty much met me as I was just a kid, you know what I mean, running the streets, trying to look for a way to provide for my family, you know, and I was truly, you know, dumb, deaf, and blind, and y'all first taught me how to eat, you know, the right foods to eat, and I don't know. I went back home, you know what I mean, to my father, and he was, you know, he didn't really like the fact he was eating some swine, you know what I mean. I let him know I don't dig on that no more. Things began to change right then and there. I really didn't even receive the 120 at that exact time. I was being taught, I guess, in a different way. You know, I did receive my book of life like then and there. But once I did receive the 120, I realized I was already learning the mathematics. You know, it was just a very unique way of being taught, like how, at least in my opinion, the way, you know, all three of y'all was my enlighteners, or is my enlighteners, and, you know, I learned in a very unique way. At least, I mean, I'm from San Diego, California, so there wasn't a lot of guys out there, you know what I mean? And there was some that was out there, and they was just on it for a different reason. I don't know. But I was always seeking knowledge of self, and I feel like I came into knowledge of self when I met y'all, and that's peace.
Indeed. Now, as far as you were saying that you learned how to earn money. We taught you how to earn money in a righteous way, correct?
Correct, in a righteous way, because you know I was out there, you know, selling drugs or trying to sell drugs. I was out there trying to rob and steal, and I didn't want to do that, but see, you know, my grandfather, he was on drugs at the time, and no matter what, I wanted to support him because that was, you know, because of the love that I have for him. So I was out there doing that, but y'all gave me a better way to come about, you know, the physical cash, and you know, through righteous ways, selling incense, you know, baking things, you know what I'm saying, just a real way of making money where I didn't have to fear, you know, the negative consequences, going to jail or whatever it may be.
So, true mathematics. Do you have anything to add on or comment to build about that situation, about what the God was speaking on?
Indeed. Yeah, indeed. I can relate with the God because, like, my foundation with Islam in general, my mom used to take me to the temple with the Moors and go to party with the fort, you know, as well as, you know, as a brother I was just called my uncle that was, you know, in the Nation of Islam. So when I first, you know what I'm saying, started meeting the brother that was actually teaching me the math, only thing I had was, you know what I'm saying, the first 3 degrees of the mathematics. And didn't hear it, you know, my whole life of the black man being God, but it was on the aspect of just, you know what I'm saying, with Farah, you know. So, you know, I can understand where the God coming from, because there was me, you know, out there, you know what I'm saying, with the heroin, you know, robbing, you know what I'm saying, the murder game, the whole nine, you know, but it wasn't really until I started getting a understanding, you know what I'm saying, other lessons and a real good understanding of the history of the Father and of justice. It's different ways, you know what I'm saying, to actually do things, you know what I'm saying, more righteously than what we've been programmed and taught or what we think, you know, because just because a person has knowledge of self don't mean to think that they're just going to be automatically perfect. You know, and a lot of us, you know, said no, it was taught certain things, but once you come into the knowledge of yourself, you know, is a whole different, you know, spectrum of life in different ways, you know, as far as providing wise, you know, and community wise than what we thought. You know, so I can definitely, you know, understand, you know, how the God received it, you know, because like when I got it, I didn't know the power that the 120 held. You know, I was using my mathematics, you know what I'm saying, to basically the science, because I had no understanding, you know. And when, you know what I'm saying, when the Muslim brother told me that I would be judged, you know what I'm saying, for playing, you know what I'm saying, with the mathematics, I didn't understand it until I was sitting behind them walls, you know, and now I have time to actually get to understand it and grab the best part out of the lesson, you know what I'm saying, that was for me, you know. So like I said, you know, there's peace. And like I said, you know, we gotta be able to make it walk and talk, you know what I'm saying, on a daily, because we're not just dealing with, you know what I'm saying, with math. But see, what we was taught in school, that was math. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, what the Father presented to us, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it was supreme math, but what we're dealing with now, you know what I'm saying, is supreme living mathematics. You know, whereas regardless of the home or what, we're going to make these lessons walk and talk, you know what I'm saying, regardless of situations, you know, deal with everything righteously and mathematically, you know, showing and proving, you know what I'm saying, Allah is the God, always has been and always will be.
So, my question, any one of y'all brothers can answer it. How can we use the math as far as dealing and building economics and keeping the streets safe and your home safe, and as far as educating the youth? Any one of y'all can build on that.
To me, as far as like the economic, the first thing, you know, we have to do is, you know what I'm saying, as a nation, come together as a collective whole, you know, and as far as securing the community and our homes and things, you know, we have to take it back, you know what I'm saying, not so much as the rowdiness of the Panther Party, but we have to police our own neighborhoods now. If a brother or sister getting out work at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it should be somebody, you know what I'm saying, there to make sure they make it home, you know what I'm saying, safely. And the most important and vital aspect is to be seen and heard, which means, you know, brothers need to start trying to establish some type of business or school or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, and let the universal flag, you know what I'm saying, fly, you know, so that the people actually know that, you know what I'm saying, the guys is here. We're dealing with anti-drug, anti-gang programs, you know, we got mentorship programs, you know, teaching the children skills and job trades and things of this nature, as well as giving them a knowledge of themselves. But see, that's going to be the most defining point, you know what I'm saying, for the community, is to give the people knowledge of themselves, you know. But at the end of the day, as far as economic, it would take for us to actually come together, because, you know, like I said, I prize basically like a blueprint plan, you know, which guys, you know what I'm saying, whereas you take $10 a week, which is $40 a month, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 God, and that'll give you 240,000 in 6 months and 480,000 in a year, you know what I'm saying. And in 3 years, we've accumulated as a nation about like 1.5 billion, which can be used to start buying up businesses and land and things. Start looking at these places that's cities that's filing bankruptcy, like East Cleveland and out there in D. Memphis, you know what I'm saying, and grabbing real estate and start doing these type things, you know what I'm saying, as a nation. You know, that's what's going to really be the most defining moment to actually help in the neighborhood. We gotta start really, you know what I'm saying, being active, you know what I'm saying, out there and being seen and heard, and not just once a month.
So how do you see it, Supreme?
Yeah. I feel, everything that God said right and exact. I had a question of, concerning the same issue, but, kind of coming from a different angle. The question I had, it was, how do we do certain things like that when some of us are spread so far apart? I find it very difficult sometimes to build, with my physical circumference, because they ain't there. You can't really, it brings somebody out of, darkness into the light so that they can be of service. You know what I'm saying? It's not an easy task. And, I know for a fact that the way, I was brought up, I was destroyed until, y'all came into my life, it gave me elevation mentally so that I could, see and understand, the knowledge. Once I did, which it still took a long time, it's amazing to me because I could quote my lessons a lot better than I do now, but I lived them a lot better than I did then. And it's crazy because I'm still trying to, gather up all the facts and all the information. I know what's going on, but I truly, a lot of times, the guys, I think we all feel alone sometimes because we all spread very few. Like right now, I'm out here in Oregon. There's things that need to be done everywhere, but when it's not like, the Masons, they got their lodges, okay, so they go build with their peoples. They already got their people set up and situated everywhere that they are. And I'm just trying to figure out, or get a little advice on how to stay, on the righteous path. When you look at it like it's only you, knowing true indeed, it's not only me. We all here. But, let me know.
Well, you want to answer that, True, or you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I'm gonna add on, and because I understand, like right now, like I said, I'm down here, in Tennessee, God, and it like everything, I tried to hold civilization class in my rest, and that, that one God decided they was gonna show up and try to add on, so it does get frustrating, but the way that you do it is like this, you see, if you see in the, these kids or the youth out here, the little sisters with all these little miniskirts acting fast or whatnot, you just drop certain jewels on them. See, we done got so accustomed, especially these youth, with, everybody's, a nigga, it's nothing positive, like, the sisters, they want to be, be the baddest, you see what I'm saying? So, we gotta, in order to break that mold, we gotta start dropping jewels on them, start asking them about, about schooling, when summertime hit or something, do like a little basketball tournament or a community cookout, to bring the babies and the community out. But see, you gotta understand something, and I've been saying this, for the longest, that no movement will ever be successful in life without the backing of the community. So what you do, you throw a little cookout for the community to bring them out and you're able to build with them. Or even something as simple, as doing you a newsletter out there in Oregon, whatever the name of the cipher is. You do get brothers to add on with you, don't have to necessarily be out that way. But add on and send you articles through email, and you do a newsletter and you start passing it out to the community, with point of contact numbers and things like that. And just basically, like I say, just start holding the small righteous functions. And then, like you saying, visit and keep your mind busy is the best way for you to actually, remain on the righteous path, because at times, like even myself, all I ever did, was hustle. So a lot of times my mind will go, go to that point, but at the same time, I always gotta remember, but it all started, you know what I'm saying, with one. You know, so that thing you gotta, you know what I'm saying, go deep into, you know what I'm saying, even though the time has changed, the method is the same. You know, it all started with the Father, all began with one. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that in the forefront of your mind that we here for these babies, you know.
True. True, yeah. That's peace.
So, you know,
I could,
go ahead, brother.
I feel, yeah, you know, I appreciate that. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm in Portland right now, so yeah, you know, you sparked my brain and definitely gave me something that I can work with because you know there's a few, very few and far in between, but it's a brother and a sister that you know. Like the brother got the eye around his left hand, so you know he's searching. He's searching for something, and you know we just need to be able to do it. So it's been a while since I've been able to, until you know I got back in contact with the guy, and it's just a blessing. It's peace. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Go ahead.
Well, see, I would like to say this. We have to all look at ourselves like that first degree in the 1 through 36. You know, we come in the name of who we are. And then the second is we came to the wilderness, by ourselves. So you're over there in that wilderness by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So now what you're doing is, looking for your uncle. You see what I'm saying? And then you're teaching your uncle, his language because he don't know his own language. You understand what I'm saying? So, like the God said, just drop jewels, here and there. You ain't gotta be outright, like how I would say bully a bully God with the lessons. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. You know, just when people see you and you just go about just doing the things you do. Be your usual self, being courteous to people, this, that, and the other, and then proactive with the younger people or the older people in the community, like the God said. And then once they start, you might even have a couple of them try to get you to come to their church, but you let them know. Well, that's when you build with them. You see what I'm saying? That's how I do it.
Yeah, because see, you gotta remember when the law returned to the
90 seconds.
It was on the top of what's add on, and even what I'm saying, like God was saying, mentioned about going to church. But see, that's where the youth is at, God. So they sitting up in these churches, they sitting up in these mosques. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, not saying, hide who you is or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, you start holding community functions, the flag flying, you know what I'm saying? Because it's about, it's about the babies. And from that point, deal with like the law enforcement out their way, the sheriff's department, you know what I'm saying, and deal with the city councilmen and things, some the anti-gang programs, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of the babies is sitting in these juvenile facilities. But see, that's my goal. I'm trying to get inside these juvenile halls, and you start building with those in these certain departments and things like this, and who knows, like I said, even if you hear of a church doing a clothing drive, you know what I'm saying, you call, we add on with seconds, but the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you coming, you know what I'm saying, with your universal on, you coming wearing the crown, you know what I'm saying, being that a lot of people are not used to seeing it, Now this is where the questions start arising. You know what I'm saying? Or if there's something going on, they hold a city hall town meeting. You go to, it might be a question that you already got the answer to. You know, my name is Supreme Alive, you know what I'm saying, with the nation gods and earth. You know, we out here trying to do our duty to save the babies, but I got a question. Now, how many of our people that's sitting in there gonna be like, yo, who the hell is the nation of gods and earth? See what I'm saying? See, it's a lot of mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? It's not, like I said, you know, the Quran tells us that there's no more water, you know what I'm saying, to be given, because this knowledge is not nothing new to a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, we know, you know what I'm saying, what the duty of a civilized person is. So we still gonna, you know what I'm saying, gonna do our duty. But the most important thing is, like I said, start building with, you know what I'm saying, with the youth, holding some type of functions, you know what I'm saying, in a safe, secure environment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can build with the sheriff's department or something, be like, yo, I want to throw, you know what I'm saying, a dance, you know what I'm saying, at this community center, you know, for the kids, so they won't have to be going out here, you know what I'm saying, robbing and gangbanging. I like, you know what I'm saying, some security. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no goal for it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody out of the kindness of their heart, God, is gonna be willing to add on. You see what I'm saying? You just
Or tell them, or go to the community center, since you're you know, a martial artist. See about teaching free martial arts class.
indeed. Or even free GD classes. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways, and it took don't get me wrong, God. You know, I've been in this life a little bit over 10 years. It took me a minute, you know what I'm saying, to really start understanding and tapping into these different mechanisms. You know, like I said, you know, I'm in the process of leaving up out of Tennessee, you know, because it's basically like it's dead wasteland here. I've tried. I've been here a little bit over a year. I've tried, you know, but at the same time, you know, like I said, it's so many different ways, you know what I'm saying, and different, you know what I'm saying, mechanisms. When you speaking with the people, you know what I'm saying, you speak your language. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, being like mine, what's good, my dude, yo, peace, God. You know what I'm saying? You speak your language. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the mechanisms that the Father told us. When we out and about and amongst the people and we build it, you know what I'm saying, we come speaking our language. You know what I'm saying? So the people can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get back to those old universal ways, you know what I'm saying, that Allah taught us. You know what I'm saying? Just you speak your language, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go all boastful and yo son, you know the black man God. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But you speak your, you know what I'm saying, speak your language. It might be a little dude doing something, you know what I'm saying, around you. 15, 16-year-old, he out here reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, peace God, hey son, you know you God, right? What the fuck you doing? You see what I'm saying? It's certain ways and certain things you can tell them that are sparkling because they understand and they've been told about God. And then when you're able, you know, that goes back to the study aspect of that Bible, you know, so that Quran. Because now you're able to show and prove, you know what I'm saying, through these books, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, the who, what, when, where, how, and why the original man is God. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, but the thing that you can deal with more quickly than anything to deal with the youth out there would be like the God said, either martial arts or a GD class. You know what I'm saying? If you have, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if you do, but if you have, you know what I'm saying, if you have a herb, you know what I'm saying, that's come with MGT class, you know what I'm saying, teaching the young girls how to cook and how to be women. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing that's needed in the community the most is male etiquette programs, because a lot of these young boys do not know how to be men because there's no men to actually teach them. The ones that's teaching them is not being, they teaching them, they're giving them wrong foods to eat basically. You know, like we was given. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us was taught the dope game, robbery, the murder game. Taught how to game bang from cats because they was more older than us. We thought they was men. But when we got knowledge of self, like, yo, that shit was not cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing, the martial arts or GD classes, and you'll just put some put some flyers out. Just sit there.
Teach them in the park, find a little park or something, you know what I'm saying? Giving free, martial arts meditation classes or whatever, and then you can hook them in like that, bring, for families, but see, when you include man, woman, and child, then that's more, it's more susceptible. You understand what I'm saying?
That's where the support to come from. You know what I'm saying? Start coming from the community now. You see what I'm saying? See, anything you do out that way, and I fully agree with God. It got to be something that, man, woman, and child can be involved in. Because that'll bring, the community out. Or, they might have a friend they tell and their friend tell somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And but the thing is, you unify, the family, for this event, and you actually, while you're doing this, you actually teaching them knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about, about the lessons. You can deal with meditation, like, okay, I know how to make salats, I don't, but I understand, about the Kundalini, about tapping into the chakras, and dealing with the different realms of existence within the mind. Now, kind of why I'm teaching the person about meditation, I can also at the same time utilize it, and teach dealing with, the lessons, because you gotta remember, in the lesson says that I fast to pray. Allah the name is his prophet, I see the hereafter when the gods take the devils to hell. Now you can start, teaching. We deal with meditation, which is the higher science of all things in life. Now, I can use meditation to actually teach who you are all at the same time, and then not really even knowing what I'm doing. I'm giving you knowledge of yourself. Because now I'm trying to teach you to humble yourself. I'm giving you the right foods. I'm telling you to change your dietary habits. So it's work. It's a lot of work, God, but it's not hard. It's able to be done.
All right, guys. We gotta wrap it up. However, do any of the guys have anything, last words of wisdom they want to build with the public about, or let the public know? Let it be known.
Yeah, please. If any is in the East Tennessee area and seeking knowledge of themselves, my mathematics is 865-242-5382. As well as you can hit on Divine Youth Center in Truth Now gmail.com.
Indeed. What about you, Supreme? Got anything you want to add on, or last shout out or whatever? Words of wisdom, anything?
Yeah. I want to definitely say peace to all the guys out there, and I appreciate all this. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till we do this again, and I'm good. I was gonna call a lesson, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that to you.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm humbling myself, I be teaching, but when I'm around my elders, the elder guys, I get hella quiet. I just want to learn,
Indeed. All right. I would like to tell.
Take my math down too, God. Take my mathematics and, give me anytime.
Can you say your math one more time?
Yeah, it's on 865-242-5382.
And yeah, what's your ball?
True mathematics law.
True mathematics law, no doubt.
This is what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Words from the wise to those who want to understand, you know, dealing with today's mathematics, you know, dealing with wisdom. You see what I'm saying? The wise is to do and master, and also is the wise to don't. You know, but in order to wise to don't, you have to make it born for those to acknowledge the knowledge to bring about the jewel of peace, which is proper education, always correcting errors and educating the lost children everywhere.
Indeed.
So that's my words of wisdom, and it will be posted up. It's posted. It will be posted, and you can listen to it on 5NC in Blog Talk. But we also gonna have like the video of it, because I'm also doing a video of it right now as we speak that will be posted on 5NC YouTube page, and also pardon me, you can also listen to the archives on 5NC on Facebook. So we're definitely making moves. This show has been sponsored by House of JRK Fashion in conjunction with Divine Youth Center and 5NC Gadespo's Radio. So I would like to say peace to everybody. Knowledge. Well, I'm not. Well, knowledge is the 12th. Is the 11th jewel. Pardon self. It's the 11th jewel in the 12 jewels, which is peace. So when I say, I'll say it the correct way. Power, equality, Allah, see equality. Peace.
Peace to God.
Wow.